Hey! You are the anonymous.
They told me what you did for them, Renite. I was able to... Some wounds will take...
I'm happy to see...
But you didn't?
No. I came to ask. He has a lot of support among... If we don't have testimony from...
You'll have our words.
And the mad lion will die.
May the earth engulf him.
Thank you, Tia. I blame myself for forcing these poor people back to the city where they have suffered so much.
My people are strong and proud. They will not be afraid to speak in front of your judges for justice.
You have returned, Your Excellency.
A naught victim...
Excellent.
The islanders will testify at the trial.
Indeed. But do bear in mind...
I managed to convict...
Excellent. These are not direct witnesses.
I even got...
Perfect. That...
Afra, one of
Excellent.
An alchemist studied the powder that... Apparently it's some kind of... It seems that less than a pin... There's enough here to make a small town...
A terrifying thought. You have gathered overwhelming evidence. I think we can go to trial.
Will the trial begin...
It seems to be the right... I think we have every...
Where will the trial be?
At the palace. However, I'm sure the
Madame, congratulations. The trial was exemplary. Asili's madness was exposed to the entire world. And you have demonstrated the horror of his methods.
Thank you, Excellency. But all praise should be showered upon Sir Desade. The evidence he supplied was irrefutable.
It was necessary that you hear the victims, in order to understand the extremities to which your science has taken you.
Come now. One cannot conclude that science was guilty here.
Not science, but the savants were. It is never right to set aside humanity in the name of the common good. No knowledge justifies killing or torture.
Your words are wise, and I promise to remember them.
You have not always shown yourself a man of impeccable judgment, Excellency.
We are all, from time to time, victim of our own blind enthusiasm, that is true. But this trial has shaken my usual resolve. It may very well change the course of history.
Afra, are you certain that you want to attend this?
I do not want to attend. I must.
Dr. Asili, you have been found guilty of all accusations brought against you. In consequence, the Bridge Alliance Tribunal condemns you to death. Do you have any final words?
You treat me like a monster. But how many times have you stayed your own hands? So close to the goal to finally find a remedy, you would have done as I. What do a few lives mean when the future of all humanity hangs in the balance? You are nothing more than idiots, incompetents, and you, Byron, are the greatest hypocrite of all. You know that I am right.
Executioner, earn your pay.
You know that I am right.
Desade, can I do anything?
I'm asleep.
Да. Успеваемость нужна, конечно, на высоком уровне сложности. Там же нужен урон.
Glad to see. I imagine that not everyone back on, but I think she. Did you want anything?
I'm asleep.
One arm. Oh. The best forge in Tier for
It's you on Come and see. All this is beautiful things from our village.
Мегамаркет там, где удобно вам. Покупайте зубную пасту Рокс всего за 189 рублей. Выгодные покупки теперь еще ближе. В вашем приложении Сбермегамаркет.
Sade, my young student, what can I do for you?
The mission you entrusted me with has made great progress.
Very well. Let's see. Oh, this is remarkable work. You explored the entire surface of the island. Well, almost. Congratulations. Thanks to you, our merchants and explorers will be able to reach the heart of this island safely.
No.
The prince will surely be very grateful for this. I know I am. Can your old professor still prove himself useful?
I found some notes which were lost by Professor Serafedin.
Investigating such...
Indeed.
Oh, poor man. I will make sure I share. This research is fascinating. But some sheets are missing. Keep an eye out for. Can your old professor?
Looking for... Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see...
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks.
Really?
The city and its outposts. These beasts were led by...
This is the same creature which High King...
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't... It was calling the animals around it and it seemed like it was... I have never seen it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar...
Of course. Don't tell me that...
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attack... And yet they were being attacked as well. That time it was a Nada... But it seemed just as sick. And it was...
So... It would be... I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to...
Perhaps. These beasts attack in a coordinated...
You're exaggerating, dear cousin.
You may be right. But I...
Do you really believe that... Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly... And we have other reasons. Another epidemic. One, you should try to meet this Enon Milfli.
I have. It wasn't simple.
Really?
The sanctuary is heavily protected.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death... How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father... Tell me, who did you choose?
Deirdre, the queen of the village of Vedluk.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice.
I was able to enter the sanctuary.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from?
No. According to him, by exploiting the earth so much, and the disease has contaminated us through the water...
Strange, and yet it seems plausible.
He says that the earth can be healed. That his children... He also said that by healing the earth...
This is a fascinating revelation. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism.
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. But I see it's already quite late. If you will excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a... Don't be concerned. Use the opportunity to take some rest. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his body...
I am, Your Excellency. But recently...
Recently? You mean this isn't the first... You better tell me everything.
But I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. He sleeps very little. And goes out alone.
And it didn't occur to anyone that...
Well, His Highness had specific...
And where does he go?
He doesn't go to taverns.
Where could he go out?
I've no idea. We saw him...
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
He never was very reasonable. But it is true that these walks at night are rather suspicious.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Mil Frictamen had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
Я уж совсем заплутал по этим огородам. Блин, мне не хочется выкидывать вот так.
It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
May the trees...
Thanks. You saved us.
These animals were...
I'm glad I could help you. I'm looking for a young man.
Someone
in some ways.
He's talking about...
Indeed.
No, we see him passing by.
He walks along the path.
He has a sinister look in his eyes.
And you do well to hide. Do you have any idea?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him pass...
You're right. You can hide there.
Thank you.
Be prudent.
You're very isolated.
It's a long story.
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man. I thought he was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met as I had broken my...
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house.
There. Do you want to know?
I'll leave you. We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
It's Constantine. With some friends. He must have used this passage. We do well to follow it.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself.
What your cousin did with this novel is a he would have let him do.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint! Armor will no longer protect you! You can ward off this feint! Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants: eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. And now it's my heart. You must.
It is mad.
The consequence of his folly. Yet stop him. Flesh of my.
I still can't believe.
I understand what you feel, but en on mil frechtem.
We must learn more if we want to. This hiding place he was.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them.
You're right.
And we're gonna need an army.
The natives will follow.
I would like to answer you myself, but alas...
We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. And of course, we can also go and find the mother. But not here. Let us go.
Почему содружество вражда нахуй?
Your Eminence.
Sir de Sardet.
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the...
Yes, you thought that this...
And I was right.
You're hesitating.
Indeed. As the person responsible...
Does this... And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone. And he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the Guardians who...
But why attack us?
His thirst for power is making him want to... And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack... I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. I will go and find the other factions, of course. Having a common enemy should help us forget...
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an incident... But you have helped us several times, and I trust you can count on our help.
Thank you, Your Eminence. I must leave you.
Naturally.
What do you see?
I have come to ask for your help in stopping my cousin.
The one Finbar abducted. Why do you want to stop him now?
He was afflicted by a terrible disease. Katasak bonded him to the island to cure him, but the power he received from it made him go insane. Do you remember the attacks of creatures led by a strange guardian?
Of course. I was even told that you fought one of them with Darren. I would have loved to be there.
He was sent by my cousin. He managed to bond himself to other places, and he transformed their guardian each time.
The Donegada never bind themselves more than once. They say it would be very bad for Tir Fradi.
I'm afraid they may be right. Now he wants to target the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu.
So, he is the one Enon will frichtemen.
Without a doubt. And I have already convinced other factions. I know that you don't like the Renaigs, but we are all threatened.
I do not like your proposition, but you are our Karants, and we can... I will assemble my best warriors. In the meantime, take this weapon.
Thank you, Deirdre.
We will prevail or we will
Ой, ты меня еще и прокачай, чтоб я его взял в руки.
I need to be...
Нихуя себе кактус окаменелый.
Desarde.
I have come to ask for you. My cousin has been plunged into mad. He took control of many creatures by and now he uses them to attack the city.
A difficult situation. Who's in charge of the island is...
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, he's not looking for political influence.
I see.
We must stop him at all costs. I already have the support of other factions.
You can. My men aren't really used to fighting on land. You have proven time.
Thank you, Admiral.
May the winds be in your favor, Desarde.
Опять как-то пошел по большому кругу мотиву.
Hello, Commander.
Lord Desade, how can I be of service to you?
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you...
We need reinforcements to protect...
Very well. I will send some troops there, but...
Creatures, in great numbers.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island, he has become obsessed with power. He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we are in danger and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Anything else?
I have to go.
I also.
Oh, it's you on old Minawi! Come and see.
Работает торговца оружием, бриллиантами, наркотиками, тем ценам. Она давно предупреждена, что если кто-то к ней подъедет, да,
Их я беру не просто так, они дальнобойные. Пусть на второй линии будут, я на первой типа.
The best forge! Oh. One arm and a... Oh. One arm and it fits you like a glove. Oh, it's you on all Minawi!
Ну все, что можем. Я смогу сделать чистую руду. Нет.
Тем более он, блин, русский, блин. Не все подозрительные, блин.
Your Excellency, for safety reasons, people from Tileme are not...
Yes, of course. I'm so dangerous.
Да, ну дед сорян. Я не знал, что они такие отшибленные. Вот видите, какой обидчивый.
Your Excellency.
Lord Desart, and to what do I owe?
I have come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmed, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantine has fallen into madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Tirfridi. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of it. I believed you sincere, Desarde, but no matter. You are in need of men to...
Precisely. I have already gathered...
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant I do trust you. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to...
Thank you, Excellency. Thank you. I have to go.
Farewell, my lord.
Помните, как 1-2 чела в Обливионе давали, когда там тоже по графствам бегали, чтобы закрыть дикие большие врата Обливиона у Брумы. Это смешно. Ну, битва, да, была. Странно, что они между друг другом это не петушатся.
На русского похож.
Ваша модерна можно начинать. Собрались все, кроме господина GreedFall, организатора экспедиции.
Hello, Glenda.
Björk,
To tell you that men are going to come all the
I thank you for warning me in person. She is disgusted as much as I, but we do not
No. It is all of tier. We have need of every aid. You need to prepare yourself as well.
We will fight, have no doubts.
I have no doubt.
May the rocks give you their toughness. Can I do?
I must leave.
Я уже нашел вертолет, который мы хотели. Я просто не достаточно необходимо, чтобы симулировать аварию. Да, я был чек. Хорошо. Слышали ваши инструменты? Это уже надо. Все в гостинице. Вам удалось выяснить, какого типа системы оповещения? Все расплатить систему электронных паспортов установлены на билете.
Как все близко. Удивительно близко. Да. Прямо на лицо.
The cave that Constantine indicated in his note shouldn't be very far.
And given his unhappy fear of being spied on, the place is
Да, весьма хорошо. Странно, что одними людьми, да? Я прыгнул туда, куда и надо было, да? Слушали, дедовский панкрисит. Сейчас, подождите. Да, это я тоже понимаю. Ненавижу этих ящериц змеиных. Тоже мне не до бульдоги, блять. Мам, кому так жарко? Мне такой сквозняк сейчас идет.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives, places of connection. This place, this journal. My poor Constantine, you have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
According to the Donegada, each bond gives some form of power to the one who makes it. Your cousin never has enough, apparently.
So much so that he's threatening Enon Frickterman and himself. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him.
Even though I've studied the rituals of the natives, I can only think of one person that could help us. Dunkus. Mev is too hostile.
You're right.
Ничего такого, что могло бы заинтересовать итальянскую полицию. Знаете, я думаю, что это в своей стране. Ваши сделки нас сейчас интересуют. Но возможно, не интересуются ваши конкуренты исключительно причастие к самоубийству Натальи. Вашей помощи ваша секретарша. Но речь потом я не понимаю. Это дипломатия. Как вы полагаете, вы чувствуете неграмотно. Это запрещено. Я этого промышленного шпионажа. Вы хотите сынуть?
Greetings. So,
Thank you.
Greet, so?
Thank you.
Номер 2 бесполезности просто. Но даже уже ничего не сказал.
When you see Vad, give him my thanks. If it weren't for him, one of my friends would probably be dead, poisoned.
That is the task of the Donegada. Help?
I need your help. You may have heard about the strange guardians who are leading the animals to attack everyone.
Yes. Darren of the Donea Exregao sent me a messenger to tell me about it.
It is the work of my cousin. He completed the bonding ritual in several places on the island. Every time he bonds himself, he becomes more powerful, transforms the guardians and sends them to attack his enemies.
And he weakens the island and threatens us all.
Скажите, сколько нужно депутатов единородных костюмов, чтобы кораблями обработать всего лишь одну книгу? Депутат единородных опубликовал у себя в телеграм-канале вот этот пост, похвастался, что выходит вместе со своими коллегами белоснежки 7 единородцев. 7 кудатов мужиков, дорогих костюмов, делают вид на одной маленькой клумбе, что что-то делают. Именно так каждый из нас представлял себе субботник, что можно делать всемиром на одной маленькой клумбе. Я просто не представляю, но единороссы и здесь нашли, что сделать. Это, в принципе, все, что нужно знать о депутатах из Единой России. Хотя нет, это далеко не все. Это по-настоящему касается каждого, и это не для красного словца. Тут вы третье чтение приняли.
Он просто ожидал этой хуйни.
О чем же идет речь? В России решили бороться с уклонистами и рассылать повестки электронно, через госуслуги, в прямом смысле этого слова. Ну а тот, кто не явится, того ограничивают в правах настолько, что его жизнь в обществе становится практически нереальной.
Значит, электронные повестки – это способ дублирования на остальных повестках. Полный способ оповещения – это личное вручение повесток, вручение к работодателям, дополняем возможность оповещения по почте заказным письмом, а вот электронные повестки, они будут дублировать все традиционные способы. Повестка считается полученной с момента ее размещения в личном кабинете военного. Затем удаляется, предусмотрен ряд обеспечительных
Ну-ка себя подставляю за него.
The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegard of Dunx's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Причем также заявляется, что удаление аккаунта на доступу никак не помешает этому. Удалил аккаунт, но ни что не выключи, и будешь обязан получить поверку, так или иначе. А не получишь, все, до свидания, гуляй, Вася. А если ты уехал в другую страну, например, в Казахстан, то тоже с этой дорогой, то вернешься в Россию, и прав у тебя там особо никаких и не будет. По сути, что это значит? Это полная социальная изоляция, полное уничтожение человека как гражданина, уничтожение его конституционных прав, выжигание их общества. А самое интересное, что приняли этот проект в 3 чтениях по-мировски, просто с какой-то невероятной графической скоростью, и приняли в 3 чтениях без чтения. Почему? Многие депутаты, которые голосовали за, даже не читали этот закон. Причем в этом официально заявили но всем абсолютно наплевать. Что-то подсказывает, что судя по всему, читал этот закон только тот, кто его писал.
Для политической чистоты, в пустой Государственной Думы были случаи, когда мы принимали голоса поправки. Вот что принимать целый закон после того, как мы прослушали телевизионное интервью и за 2 часа сидя в этом зале посмотрели текст этого закона, такого еще не было в моей памяти. И направили в моей стороны. Поэтому сегодня я задавали вопросы, лучше ходить только на официальные основы законопроекта, просто неуважительного отношения к нам. Почему? Закон того, подзакон, государственное дело, он перестает быть автором. Это не просто автор, это все депутаты, это понимаете. Это наши люди, просто так.
Да, как будто ноги страдают.
Они у нас
Access the stone now.
Смотрим цифру в потерь. 1, 6, 1, 7, 5. Смотрим цифру в потерь. 6, 1, 7, 1, 5. То есть, по сути, просто в фотошопе переставили детали цифры, чтобы как бы продемонстрировать, что у нас оказывается атакующая сила теряет меньше людей, чем сила обороняющих.
Сказать, что это фотошоп.
Я это фотошоп про российских неких товарищей, потому что я тоже видел цифры другие.
Это точно, это уже финалочка.
Что как бы наступающая сила.
Военная наука учит много чему, но мы сейчас не воюем.
Кирпичами нахуй, не лопатами сразу.
How are you feeling, my child?
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin...
A nicer way of saying he has no...
Indeed. I must stop Constant, not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you. And this is my land, my...
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. And you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this...
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support.
Thank you. You have been precious allies. Now let's go.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
Да и насрать. Записки сами себя не нашли. Вот сразу бы шли толпой с самого начала игры. С самого начала.
Disarde, glad to see you.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with...
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you.
Thank you. You did well. Keep holding on as long as you can.
Wait, there's a group of creatures.
And let's go! I'll stay here with them.
He's right. We must help them.
Are you sure?
Every minute gained is a minute that allows...
Glad to have you with us, Kid.
And thank you too, Afra.
Enough with the talking, Grim.
And stop Constantine.
In that case, thank you.
Минус 2 сразу же. Сейчас и воска, и сила сольются.
There you are. I was thought your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to.
We are, and we will hold long. But you must chafe and on me.
I'm well aware of it. Here comes some.
Wait, and I'll stay with her. One blade more can't.
We need to prevent the beast
Я
from
сказал,
following
да.
your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here.
I wouldn't have put it that.
You see?
You should go now.
Well,
Так свою дело, правильно, дорога. Это подобрал не того человека, которого надо.
There you are.
has already reached the heart. They are also trying to stop him.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all the...
In that case, may the enlightened...
This time it's
I knew you'd say.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young...
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child.
Thank you, Petrus.
Чтоб я вас живыми в тетрах видел. Лучшие из лучших паре.
Constantine! Restrain him! Удивительно, что как-то увернулся. Ай-яй-яй.
Кто-то пожалел своего зверька.
I'm sorry. Why? Why have you done this? But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last. This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed.
Perhaps, but
I've seen death, cousin. And I understand my father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted. I have been offered unrivaled. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new. And this new world is my gift. The immortal and...
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever.
Прости, бро.
Good night, sweet prince.
Чему смерть ты сеешь, не чувствуешь вины?
Deirdre kept her promise. She led all the native clans as they managed to drive the invaders off their island. The island found peace again, and nature took over the abandoned cities. But the old nations were plunged into war, and the Malicor grew ever more devastating. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching his back, as he always had. Siora obtained the title of Marl of the Red Spears alongside her twin. She leads them with wisdom, but often reunites with the one she still calls her Karants. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkasi's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his brother-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. After driving off the settlers, Deirdre started destroying what they had built. She wanted to erase all traces of the inquisitors and savants who had hurt her people, only keeping what her Karants advised her to keep. Thanks to the help Duncass's clan received, it continued on its mission to heal the earth. It attracted many young islanders who were eager to learn. Alas, the Devesp's arrival didn't bring peace to this island.
Ну, сдохла и сдохла.
Scheming left its mark. Some of the people of New Serene still believe the lies they spread. In Serene, the council is still debating the circumstances surrounding Aurelia's death, as well as the merits of the evidence that was gathered against her. Tensions between the D'Orsay and the Devesp families have never been higher, as the whole nation is plunged into endless clashes.
Да.